Hey, how's it going everybody? Sinful Duck here, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at a new game here in the ARPG market called Pagan Online. Now before we dive into the video here, I want to tell you guys a little bit about this and why I'm posting this. Pagan Online is a game that I've had my eye on now for a few months, ever since I first heard about it on YouTube, and it's something that looked really interesting between the art style, the storyline behind it, just the way that the combat works, everything about it just looked really interesting to me, and I hadn't had the chance to pick up the game yet. The people over at Mad Head Games were kind enough to invite me to their Might and Glory Club, which kind of means a couple of things here. Number one, it means that they gave me a copy of the game. But I do want to say they're not actually paying me to make this video. They did give me a copy of the game. They also gave me copies. They gave me some keys for some special in-game items exclusive to Gamescom 2019. I believe it's a pet, a little in-game pet. You can't get them anywhere else except for Gamescom 2019 or from a member of the Might and Glory Club, such as myself now. So I will have those to give away. If you guys are interested in Pagan Online and interested in getting one of those pets, at the end of the video I'll have a little thing that you guys can do to enter yourself to win one of those keys. So yeah, with that said, let's get into the video here. Alright, so right off the bat here with Pagan, we're taken to our character select screen. So it looks like what we're going to do here is we're going to choose a hero to start with. Now, I've played some of the early access version of the game. Not a ton of it, just a few hours into it. But at that time, you were only able to choose from 3 heroes. You had Istok here, who was the tank. You had Anya, who is a life-leeching sort of ranged melee, I guess you could call it. And then you had Kingwitch, who's the berserker melee dude. So those were the only 3 you had access to initially, and you had to unlock the rest as you played. Now it looks like you might be able to start as any of the heroes, as well as a couple new ones. So we've got Hector here, who's a brand new hero. Let's range Junker 2 rats. So honestly, I don't know anything about this guy yet, since he's actually brand new to this this update of the game. There's also this dude who looks... Look at this guy, man. This guy looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Elden, the Frozen Soul. Look at this guy. Frost Dual Stance Weapon Master. He's kind of looking like he's gonna be my dude here. So yeah, we're gonna start this off with playing a little bit of Elden, the Frozen Soul. I'm gonna skip through the intro here because I don't want to give any spoilers, and the story of this game is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I'm very impressed with the storytelling in this game. The lore in this game is based entirely through mythology, and I'm a huge fan of mythology. For anybody else out there who might really enjoy the story to this game and the lore, I don't want to spoil that, so I'm going to cut that intro. Now, this game does use, as you can see here, WASD as your movement, which I think really adds something really cool to the ARPG genre. Like a lot of you guys, I've played the click to move games, you know, Diablo, Grim Dawn. Most of you know I've played a lot of Grim Dawn. And click to move is great, but it's nice having something different like this with the WASD movement. Ooh, okay, so it looks like here we've got... Our guy's got dual-wield little swords there, and if we use the right click, he's got a staff. So we can hold right click to use that staff, which actually does range damage. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, so this dude can do ranged. And then... oh, this is awesome. This dude is... oh, man, I'm liking this guy. Look at that. That is so cool. It's very rare in games like this that you have a character that can do both ranged and melee. Most of the time, whether it's an ARPG, MMO, whatever, you kind of get one or the other. This is a really cool idea. I like it a lot, actually. And the combat with him is very fluid. Very, very fluid. Oh, I got knocked down. Oh man, and that right click pierces through enemies. That is nice. Oh, nice. And as you stack up your thing on them here, it freezes them. So if you get 3 stacks of your little ice hit on them, your little ice lance, it freezes them. That is really cool. And then as they get in close, you just pull out the dual wield, cut them down. Oh man, that is so good. Let's see what this does. Whoa, look at that. Yeah. What's the E? Oh, look at that. That is, oh, that's awesome. He just pulls out a giant sword. Oh man, I like that. Woo! That is awesome. Okay, so it looks like we're at the end of the tutorial section here. Do you want to finalize your hero choice? If you do, you won't be able to play another hero. Yeah, I'm definitely choosing this guy. Why is that on? There we go. What's space do? Oh, space is like an ice armor. That is cool. Let me see that. Conjure a frost shield, reduce incoming damage for a short duration. 25%. That is really cool. Hammerfall. Summon a huge hammer and slam the ground in front of you. Okay. It's the big boss man. Dude, he is cool looking.
Serve the master of the shroud. He summons you back into nothingness.
Wow. I don't know if it comes through in the video really, but I'm sitting here wearing some really nice gaming headphones, and the audio in this game is really, really on point here. That dude's voice like echoes through my head, and just the combat sounds, everything is really good audio wise, I think.
Only death and oblivion await you.
All right. We have been murdered. Or have we? Oh man, this game gets me so excited. Pagan Online. Okay, so that was the intro there. Really cool. And I'll tell you a little, I don't want this video to be too long, but between, obviously I've only seen the tutorial here.
Welcome to the Pantheon.
Yeah. But I just wanted to say, between the time that I've spent in the game, which is, you know, a few hours on the early access version, and now running through the tutorial here, I actually noticed a difference in how smooth the gameplay was. It didn't have some of the issues that the early access version did as far as lag. With the early access version, when a group of monsters would spawn, I'd always get a little bit of a lag spike, and it wasn't enough to deter me from playing or anything, but it was noticeable. And I didn't get that really at all through that tutorial section. Now that may change as we go on, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I want to kind of wrap this up and give you guys my thoughts on the game before I continue through this release version and kind of share some more things with you later. But yeah, this game is so fun. The combat is just fantastic. It feels so good playing with the keyboard for your movement, and everything is just so fluid. The animations in the game are great. Now, a lot of people have commented about the movement, and you know, you're using WASD to move, so it is a little rigid, as you can see him kind of going in circles here. It's not a smooth circle like you'd be used to with the mouse, but I don't mind. When you're in combat, everything works so well, and the animations are great, the audio is great, the visuals are great, and you can tell that the design teams put a lot of thought behind what they've done with each hero and their skills to make sure that when you play different heroes that the game feels unique. So each time you unlock a new hero, it's, you know, the game is fresh. You're not playing the same character with different skins, basically. And there are other games out there, I won't name any names, but there's other games out there that the game doesn't really change all that much when you play different classes or different builds, and it feels sort of like a slightly different version of the same thing when you play different heroes. So in this game, you play a different hero, the game feels very fresh, and I like that. So yeah, I'm gonna dive deeper into this campaign, so stay tuned for that, you guys. Please check back if you haven't subscribed already. Make sure you subscribe down below, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think of Pagan Online if you've played it, and if you're excited for the release version here. As far as the key for the Gamescom pet, if you guys have made it this far, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the game, and somewhere in your comment, just leave the word pet, and that will enter you for a chance at the pet. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always, and until next time, take it easy.